The night had gently covered the world in a calm, silent embrace. The sky was deep and endless, filled with soft, glowing stars that looked like distant dreams watching over everything below. A cool breeze moved slowly through the air, carrying peace instead of noise. In a quiet city where most lights had already gone to sleep, there lived a young man named Ehan. He was someone who often stayed lost in thought, especially when everything around him became too quiet. Tonight felt heavier than usual. Ehan lay on his bed, staring into the dimness of his room. Nothing was wrong, yet nothing felt fully right either. His mind was active, but not in a loud way, just a continuous flow of thoughts that refused to stop. After a long silence, he slowly sat up. He didn't switch on any light. He didn't check his phone, he simply stood and walked toward the door. Outside, the night air felt soft and cool. The world was asleep and everything looked peaceful under the faint glow of streetlights. He began walking. No direction. No destination, just movement. With every step, the weight in his mind felt a little lighter. The streets were empty. The silence wasn't uncomfortable, it felt like space. Space to breathe. As he continued walking, he noticed something ahead. A simple frame standing alone in an open area. It looked like a door, but there was nothing behind it. No walls, no building, just a standing empty door frame glowing faintly around its edges. Ehan stopped. He stared at it for a moment. The air around it felt different, quieter, deeper. Slowly, he walked closer. The moment he stood in front of it, everything around him felt still. Even his thoughts slowed down. He didn't question it. He simply stepped through. And the moment he did, everything became empty. Not dark, not bright, just empty. A soft, peaceful emptiness that had no weight at all. No sound, no thoughts, no pressure. Ehan stood inside the frame. Then he realized something strange. The emptiness wasn't outside him. It was inside him too. For the first time in a long while, his mind was completely quiet. No past thoughts pulling him. No future worries pushing him. Just stillness. He slowly sat down at the center of the empty space. There was no ground he could feel strongly. No direction. No edges, just calm openness. His breathing became slow without effort. In, out, everything felt paused but not frozen. Alive but silent. The emptiness around him didn't feel scary. It felt like rest. Like his mind had finally found a place where it didn't need to do anything. His shoulders relaxed. His face softened. Even his thoughts had stopped trying to form. He didn't resist it. He didn't try to understand it. He simply allowed it. The empty space felt like a soft box around him, nothing inside except peace. Time passed without meaning. Seconds, minutes, maybe more. It didn't matter. And slowly, like a gentle wave sinking into sand, Ehan drifted into sleep. The empty frame remained standing for a moment longer. Then it slowly faded into the night air. The world outside continued its quiet rhythm. Stars still shone, the breeze still moved. Everything remained peaceful. Hours later, morning light began to appear softly in the sky. Ehan opened his eyes. He was back in his room. Sitting on his bed, still, calm, for a moment he didn't move. Then he took a deep breath. Something inside him felt different. Not changed, just lighter, quieter. As if that empty space was still somewhere within him. And now, even without it, he could feel it. Anytime he closed his eyes.